humans that this earth can give. To the illest of the fewest, blessed with breath to live. I only spit this for the sons that truly can forgive. The ones that live just for the negative. I'm here just to let my light so shine and keep in mind that I'm shining in the world that's blind. Universal math align, so my walk is divine. My third eye open wide, so I'm staying alive. My only goal is survive, so that my wealth can divide.
Where do you see your spoken word going? Where do you want it to go?
I want it to blow up, blow the fuck up. That's what I want. You know what I mean? I want to change how it's. I want to make spoken word like something like hip hop. You know what I mean? Something that the youth can grab a hold of. The older genre can grab a hold of. Just all walks of life. You know what I mean? Spoken word is just expressing yourself. You feel me? And everybody can do that. Don't need a beat. Don't need a, you know what I mean? Verses. You know, 16 verses. However they do it in rap. You know what I mean? You can just run. Just talk. Express. And I think if people get exposed to it, I think it'll catch on. And that's my aim. You feel me? Just to get out there, make a name, and you can help me do that. You feel me? I started writing poetry probably about maybe 6 years ago. You feel me? That's when, you feel me, just kind of, I learned that it's a good release. You feel me? A stress release. You know what I mean? I always, you know, it's always kind of good with words, so just spit that shit. You know what I mean? And it helped me. Helps me with decisions that I make now. You know what I mean? Before I do impulsive things. You know what I'm saying? I can kind of sit back and just kind of relate to, you feel me? Or look forward to, you know what I mean, either some sort of praise or some sort of consequence. But you know what I mean? It just helps me, you know, just grab a hold of reality and stay there.
No Turning Back, Scene 2, Take 2.
Ask yourself, question 1, do you really believe that your sleeves hold answers that you need? Please. Convinced ever since day one of sold trees. Got plans for more cheese. IDs that you really believe that needs come for free when the truth is bulletproof. Who getting got first? Money hungry, street thirst. Ask yourself, what's worse? Murder in the first, or 6 close friends in a stretched out hearse? Question 1, do you believe?
I want the young people now to realize that it's the same dead end as it was back in the fucking 60s. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going nowhere. Like violence and senseless crimes and shit like that. Innocent people getting hurt. You feel me? It's all the same shit. And it's just going nowhere. Penitentiary or the grave. Or a wheelchair, or, you know, all kind of shit. But it ain't nothing good coming out of it. You feel me? No drug dealers, no thugs, no real thugs anyway. None of them type of people never retire. You ain't gonna retire, you gonna die or be put somewhere.
Question 2, what's phony? What's real? Pulling hot licks to nab hot chicks, keeping gloves, ski masks, and some rusted out steel. Yeah, niggas talk that talk, but how many walk through dark in the park when they coming out real? How I feel? How do I have to word this shit before you realize that game don't always feel? That all money ain't good, and good money ain't all real. Question 2, how real does real feel?
Listen to the poem and, I mean, just relate to the poem. You're doing the same shit that I was doing, you feel me? But I'm out now, you feel me? But shit, that's like 1 in a million. And I'm not out without consequence. I got one lobe out of my right lung is gone. You know what I'm saying? I'm not unscarred or unscathed. You know what I mean? I've done time inside and all of that shit. And I want people to just realize, you know what I'm saying? That ain't what life gotta be. That ain't what life's supposed to be.
Question 3. Wait a minute, let a nigga see. Who gonna run the town when it all boils down to you or me? Think about it. Been together since the first day we seen, the first fat stack of green from the profits of the triple beam. We was together learning niggas never flee the scene, leaving witnesses or fingerprints, no DNA, wipe everything clean. Yeah, I mean, ask yourself.
Good. When do you plan on just like,
Just getting out there.
yeah,
Actually, I'm in the process of that right now. I mean, even this here, you know what I'm saying? People will see it and hear it. And, you know, maybe somebody will get inspired by it. Or maybe somebody will be interested in hearing more of my shit. You know what I mean? Because I got plenty more. I mean, the train is already rolling. You know, I'm going to the open mics and trying to meet other poets and, you know, maybe people with connections or just however.
Although it's probable that we would be an unstoppable force. But of course, we know better. We both strong-minded go-getters. And life is so better when I let her be who she really is. We keep it true between me and you. We ain't gotta deal with that silly shit. For real, this is how true love can really give. I'm a witness, and I will testify. And they can try to verify, but you and I know that I'm talking about some us shit.
Sometimes my language is a little, you know, me. But fuck it, that's me. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. It's about being you, saying you, feeling you, expressing that shit. And I'm ecstatic that I found a venue to just put it out there and just be me. It's okay to feel how I feel. It's okay to say whatever the fuck I want to say. You know what I'm saying? Just be honest and true to it, and that's what I'm doing.
When will it stop? There's nothing that can be done. The ranks pass down the decision. Taking out a rival's son and making sure his mom's is missing. Tripping off the almighty dollar. They hit us, and in the rush, we gon' for show strike back. Ambush at your grandma's church, putting in work is like that. I remember Black Rob got mobbed with his baby's moms at prenatal. Shotgun blasts like car bombs and 40 cows that proved fatal. Remove the label. On the streets, life is death, and death is exact when you've been drugging. You can't get it back if caught without strap. It's just how it is when a nigga thuggin'. Shoulder shrugging and mean mugging could be the beginning of the end for you. Push come to shove on the streets looking for blood, what you expect them to do. You bleed like I bleed, and I will never concede to taking the loss. Then the dime drops and here come the cops, but don't trip, cause I'm shaking them off. Baking the soft in the kitchen, got it switching the rock. Having all bad intentions when I'm pinching the Glock. When will it stop? When will it stop? I guess not, till the casket drop.
any regrets on anything?
I got a lot of regrets. I don't think we got enough time for that shit. I regret the most of my past. Most of my past. Not being there for you when I'm supposed to. I regret that shit, but you know what I mean? I'm here with you now, and I'm gonna stay there. And that's what's up, and that's real. You know what I'm saying? Mistakes are mistakes. I can't take that shit back, but I can learn from that shit and move forward. You know what I mean? Embrace the reality of shit, you know what I'm saying? And you know, a million motherfucking regrets. You feel me? But I don't dwell on that shit no more. I identify that shit, you feel me? Understand why I'm regretting it, why that shit was wrong, you know what I mean? Who I hurt, who paid the price, you feel me? And a lot of times, me, in the long run, me, I paid the fucking price, but other people. But learning from that shit and learning what not to do, you feel me? And then stay focused on what I am gonna do, which is moving forward, you know what I mean? Staying positive and just enjoying life every fucking day.
How did you feel when your son approached you to be the subject of his final project, to have him profile you, and how do you think it's going?
I was originally ecstatic, then nervous, you know what I mean? I'm not a shy person, you know what I'm saying, but I know it means a lot to him. And I wanted to be a good subject and do everything right and, you know what I'm saying, to help him shine. But I feel honored. I feel honored that he would even want me to be a subject. I love him to death. I love you, man. You feel me? And I think it's going very well. I'm really comfortable in front of the camera now. I don't give a shit. And now I can just sit and talk. We can chop it up now. You feel me? At first I was a little nervous, but you know, the lights and all the shit. You feel me? I was just on the phone outside. I was like, yeah, I feel like a fucking movie star. You know the commercial? Why am I remote not working? Because we drive a station wagon. Feel me? It's like that. Like I'm feeling like on cloud 9. But it's good. I mean, hell, see me, love me. But I'm glad. I'm glad to be here and to do this. And I know he gonna hook it up tight. So I can't wait to see the final project.